Okay, good morning everybody. Hope you're all well today. Today we are using our booty band, which we've used before. This is a medium resistance, but you choose what resistance you'd like. As ever, any small equipment is optional, so feel free to dip in, dip out if you don't like it. So let's start with some breathing. So finding a nice comfortable place on the mat, feet hip width apart, stacking your plates top, middle, bottom. So maybe you draw your lower half of your body in. And let's start with some breathing. So breathing in and exhale lower. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale. Always trying to make your exhale a little longer. Okay, let's breathe in east and west. So useful to put hands on either side of your rib cage. So breathing in. Expand the rib cage. Hold it at the top. Exhale lower. Breathing in and out. Keep going, one more. Deepest breath you've taken today. And exhale. Soften the rib cage in and down. Okay, palms together, elbows high, breathing in, twist round, looking at your back elbow. Back to center, twist the opposite way. One more each way. Keep that nice breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Back to center. Okay, shoulders rolling up, back and down. Trying to roll your shoulders back equally so there's not one leading over the other. Reverse it. Last one. Let's go one at a time back. And then reverse, one at a time forward. Okay, hold it here. Hip circles, nice and slow, controlled movements. Nothing jolty, let it all flow naturally. And reverse. Two more. Hold it here. Feet close together. Let's tuck the tailbone under and tilt the pelvis. And release. Tuck and tilt, so squeezing. See if you can get your pelvis to come forward at the same point so you're not leading with one side. Two more. Tuck, tilt and hold. Okay, release it here. Okay, feet. Let's have a little press on those toes. Moving over to the other set. Pressing equally, big toe to little toe. Pressing through. And then you can pick one foot up, rotate the ankle, clicky bits out the way, and back the other way. Pick up the other foot, let's rotate that ankle. And reverse it. Okay, place one foot down and lean on the front of the foot, just slightly press, not too much pressure, but just warming up the front of that ankle joint. And then swap sides, so step back with your left, press the foot down to the mat, little press, feel that nice stretch at the front of the ankle joint. And back, and then let's pedal out those feet. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, pick the toes up, lower, rocking forwards and backwards, equal weight, front of the toes, and then equal weight centre of the heel. Okay, forward and hold. Look, lean forward, and then back to the heels, and then you can just stretch back one set of toes at a time towards your knees. Okay, actually we don't need the band just yet. We're going to do some shoulder work to start with. So stacking your plates, top, middle, bottom. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, we're going to do big arm circle away from each other. Inhale. Cross the arms at the top, go down. Switch the cross at the top. Get my words out then. Hold. Reverse. Switch the cross. Hold up. All the way up. Nice stretch. Out to the sides. Okay, let's do a spine twist while we're here. So we're going to flip one hand facing up. Keep one hand facing down. Inhale. Exhale. Spine twist. And back to center. Flip the rotation of the palm, so one arm up, one arm down, twist the other way. And back to center. Rotate the palms so they're facing top. We're going to go all the way up, and then we're going to go one forward, one back. So windmills. So you can rotate the hips. Last one. Meet at the top. Reverse it. Easier said than done. Okay, meet at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Again, arms to shoulder height. We're going to rotate both palms this time. Tap our shoulders. Come back to shoulder height. Rotate your palms. Tap your hips. Keep going. Scarecrow arms. Rotate. Tap. Return. Rotate. Tap. Use your breath. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Following your breath. Keep centered. Trying to move both arms simultaneously so you're not leading with one. Two more. Stay top and tap. 4, 3, 2, out and hold. Rotate your palms. 4 taps to your hips. 4, 3, 2, out and hold. Bend your arms slightly so your elbows are facing towards your waist. Come in, push out. So you can squeeze your shoulder blades together and then push out. Squeeze and push out to the corners of the room. 2 more. 1 more. Out and hold. We're going to round over, stretch out the back of the spine, and then open out. 1 more rounding over, and opening out. Arms out. 1 more inhale breath. Exhale, slowly lower the arms to the side of the waist. Have a little roll of your shoulders, get the blood flowing back. Well done. Nicely warmed up shoulders. Okay, so we're going to go on to our warm up our legs. So band is going to go on your thighs. Carefully hold on if you need to. Okay, so above your knees, sort of center between your knees and your hips on your thighs. Okay, again, anytime you don't want this, you can take it off. So we're going to start with a squat, return, a side lift. So inhale. Feet are slightly wider than your hips, and then we're going to squat down. Let's do genie arms this time. So squat down for 2. So 1, 2, return up. Take the right leg out and the left arm out. That's it. Squat down for 2. Return. Left leg, right arm. brain work. Opposite leg to opposite arm. Keep going. But take a moment to check in with your knees. Make sure they're where they should be. I think I've just done that leg twice. Never mind. Hopefully you haven't. Keep going, keep breathing. One more each side. Okay, down and hold. Small squats, so pushing your bottom away from you. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Check on your knees. Check on your feet position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale breath. Exhale, slowly pushing up. Drop the arms, shake out the legs. Okay. Single leg lunges. So we're going to do same leg forward and backwards and then switch, but I will cue you. So let's take a step forward with our right leg. So offset yourself. So your left foot is not directly behind your right leg. So you get that nice triangle base for stability. So we're going to roll your shoulders back. We're going to dip down. So the front knee comes over the front toe. So readjust your back leg. So you dip down, return. The right leg comes in. Scrap that, we're starting again, sorry. Forward, dip down, return, lift the back leg. That's what I wanted you to do. Okay, dip down, come back, take that foot behind. Oh, I haven't got enough room. Let's start again. Start that section again. We are only human. Okay, I need to come forward a bit more. So I'm going to come down with the right leg. I'm going to dip down, return, lift the back leg. Dip down, push the back leg behind, press down, lift the back leg. Same leg comes forward. Right leg forward, down, return, lift left leg. Down, return, come back, dip down, return, lift. Keep going. Down, return, lift. I've lost it today. It's because it's Thursday. Down, return, lift. Come back, dip down, return, lift. Come forwards, that's it. Down, return, lift. As long as you're dipping down, returning and lifting, hopefully we'll be all right. Okay, let's swap legs. Come in, take a step forward with your left leg this time. So we dip down, up, lift the back leg. Back with the leg, down, up, lift the back leg. Come forwards, down, up, lift the back leg. Backwards, down, up, lift the back leg. We got there. Or did we get there? Let's do one more. Down, up, back leg down and hold. Small dips down, shoulders back, stack your plates. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Straighten up the back leg and then lean forward, looking over at the front. Okay, come back up, dip down, swap legs, come back, little pulses to finish. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Straighten up the back leg, straighten up the front leg, look forwards. Got a big fat wobble going on today. And return, come in. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully the rest of the class will improve. Okay, balance. Okay, so we're going to do, this could be the same, a balance and a dip. So let's take our arms out to the side. Left knee point of stability, soft bend in the left knee. So right knee lifts, hold here. You're going to do a small little dip down with the left leg. So small dip down, return, and then straighten out the front leg. Come back to a knee lift, dip, return, straighten. Come back, knee lift, dip, return, and straighten. 2 more, dip, return, and straighten. Knee back, dip, return, straighten and hold. Inhale. Bring the knee back up. We're going to take the leg behind, arms forward for a balance hold. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come in with control. Arms back out to the side. 1 more hold. And drop it down. Okay. We added on the little dip today to try and stabilise this knee joint and strengthen. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left leg, shoulders back, inhale. Exhale. Knee up, arms out. Dip down, return, flick forward. Knee up, dip, return, and flick. Knee up, dip, return, and flick. Knee up, dip, return, and flick. Last one. Knee up, dip, return, flick and hold. Inhale, breath. Exhale, let's go behind. Arms come forward. Lift, find a spot in front of you to focus on. Keep your tummies lifted. Inhale, breath. Exhale, arms out to the side. Knee up for 1 more hold. Inhale. Exhale, drop and get the blood flowing back on the legs. Okay, let's go down for our roll downs this time. So rolling down, and then on return we have a side bend. So inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, roll yourself down. Heel your spine off the wall behind you. Hang at the bottom. So thinking about straightening your hamstrings, keeping your tummies lifted, thinking about your sit bones going to the corners of the room behind you. If you're struggling to get your hamstrings straight, try pushing one at a time back, and then maybe you push both at a time. Eye gaze goes through your legs. Inhale. Exhale, run your fingertips over your toes, ankles, shins, over your knees, back of your thighs, or front of your thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders up, back, and then inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Run your fingertips towards your knees, and back up. And go the other side. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. Peel your spine away. Crown of your head diving towards the mat. Keep your tummies lifted. See if you can go a little further on this one. Relax your shoulders. Eye gaze through the legs. Okay, from here, turn your toes into each other and your heels away, and have a little push back. So we're medially rotated from the hip. Hold it here. Bring the heels together, toes out, hold it there. And then back to parallel with your feet. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Nice and slowly with control. Shoulders back. Inhale, let's go left to start with. So reaching down towards the left knee. Imagining you've got a sheet of glass, front and back, and you're just squeezing in between that sheet of glass. Reset yourself. Shoulders back, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Last one. All the way down to the floor, if you can. Okay, holding it here. You can allow your hands to hang loose, let your shoulders to relax, or you can grasp each elbow and just slightly twist side to side. Turn your toes slightly in so your heels are pushing out. Feel how different that stretch feels just by moving your foot. And then heels together, toes out. Feel the different location of the stretch. Okay, allow your arms to drop, feet back to parallel. Inhale, breath. Exhale, walk yourself out to your upward dog. So shoulders over wrists, up onto your tiptoes, spreading the weight, pushing all your toes evenly onto the mat. Hips are high, tummies are drawn in, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, roll back to the balls of your feet and the heels. Press back, look through your legs. Rolling up onto your toes, hips high, tummies in, and back. And again, up onto your toes, and back and hold. Okay, rolling forward, plank position. Drop to your knees if you wish. Adjust yourself so your wrists are still under your shoulders. Pushing your heels to the wall behind you, keeping yourself in a fairly straight line, and then push firmly your palms into the mat so it lifts the gap in between your shoulders up, lifting your tummy in. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to right leg lift for 3. 1, 2, 3. Lower. Left hand steps to the middle of the mat. You're going to turn to your side. Your right arm runs up your left arm, up your chest, and up for a side bend. You can drop to the knees here if you wish as well. And then come back down. So I'll drop to my knees this side so you can see. Inhale. Exhale, left leg sweeps. 1, 2, 3. Drop down. Right hand comes in. If you're dropping to your knees, right knee drops. And then open yourself up. And lower down. Okay, we're going to do one more each side. Drop if you need to. Inhale. Right leg. 1, 2, 3. Move your left hand in. Turn round. All the way out. Nice big side bend. This time take your hand in line with your ear so you feel that nice stretch from fingertips to toe. Come back down. Reset yourself. Inhale. Exhale, left foot. 1, 2, 3. Right hand comes in. Twist round. Take your hand over your ear. Stretch. Return. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Take a rest pose. Well done. So inhale and then exhale, send the breath to your lower spine. One more, inhale breath, exhale. Coming onto all fours, take a step forward with your hands. You're going to press forward with your hips. So then your hips are going to lower to the mat into your swan position. If this is too much strain on your lower back, just meet me on the mat in a minute. So your nose lifts, your hips drop. And then lift back up for a moment, push back. And then roll forward. Hips are dropping, nose goes up the mat, up the wall in front, shoulders away from ears. One more, push back. So nose across the mat, up the wall in front, hips drop, shoulders drop. And then you can slowly lower your elbows behind. Take it down, take a moment. Okay, hand on hand, head on hand. Legs are long, strong and together. Tuck your toes under. We're going to do single leg kicks. So right foot is going to kick towards the bottom, around the back of the knees if you've got a pencil, for 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Lift it up and down. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Lift the hamstring up, lower it down. And again, single leg kick. So think about working the back of the hamstring, lifting from underneath the bottom, not the lower back. 1 more each side. 1, 2, 3. And lower. 1, 2, 3. And lower. Rest there for a moment. Take a breath in and out. Okay, stretching the arms forward. So long position. You want to take the hands now at 10 to 2. And then take the feet what's that? Not 10 to 2, but 7 and 5. Okay. From here, you're going to push the pubic bone down into the mat. You're going to stretch forward with your right hand and your left leg. So oppositional stretch, and you're doing it off center. So it's not 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Release it down. Swap sides. So stretching and releasing. So your thighs lift, your hands lift. You can then move your eyes up to look at the wall in front, keeping your neck in line. Okay. And then if you don't want to tap down in between, you can raise the leg. So you're totally raised, you're just pushing opposite hand to opposite leg. Push out and hold both. Okay, take the right arm and the left leg out. Back to center. Left arm, right leg. Back to center. And again. 1 more. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Well done. Okay, abs. Switch yourself over for your ab work. Well done. Okay, laying down flat. Take a moment. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Relax the back of your head. Take the tension out of your neck. Soften your eyes. Soften the back of your throat. The back of your chest. Back of your rib cage. Back of your hips. And thinking about feet are big toe, little toe, and all the weight in between, so we're not pronating on either side of the foot. And then lastly, your hips are in line with your knees. Okay, inhale. Exhale, soften your rib cage in and down, wrap it. Remember the steel girdle, your coat of armour. Okay, we're connected. Rib cage, abdomens are connected. Okay, inhale, take your hands behind your head, shoulders back. We're going to lift for 1, extend for 2. Back for 1 and down. Lift for 1, extend. Flattening your spine, natural curve. Lift and flatten, extend. Repeat again. If you find your neck is stiff on this, try not to curl your head over. Keep your neck on your head and just try and lift your chest up to the ceiling. Or you can try holding your tongue on the roof of your mouth and closing your teeth. A bit difficult for me when I'm talking. So squeezing the air out. Control the movement with your breath. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one up and hold. Small reaches towards your knees, trying to flatten the belly button to the spine. Think about breath coming through those steel coat of ribs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and slowly lower. Okay, windscreen wipe your legs either side. Take a deep breath. Okay, obliques. We're going to start with our left leg bent. Our right knee is going to come in towards our right chest, right elbow back, right hand behind right ear, left hand, left elbow. We're going to twist round towards the bent knee. Inhale, exhale, twist, return, straighten the leg out, straighten the leg up, straighten the arm. So we do one bend, one straight. Nice and slowly. So straight leg, straight arm, bent leg, bent arm. Working your obliques with your breath. So you're going to squeeze that bottom rib to the waist. Keep the back elbow as far back as you can and still on the floor. Left leg is trying to be as still as it can. We're just working the right oblique. 2 more. Exhale as you come up. Okay, in and hold with bent leg. Little tiny pulses. 6, 7, 8, come back. Straight leg up and hold. So seeing if you can reach that left hand towards the outside of that ankle. So your top half of your chest is twisting, not just your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the foot down, straight leg. Heel touches the mat, slides in, feel the relief. Take a moment, reset yourself, wiggle those hips. Feel that all down that right side. Okay, same thing, other side. Left hand goes to left ear, elbow back, right hand, right ear. So we're going to, right leg stay still, inhale, exhale, left knee, right elbow, and straighten. Leg straight, arm straight. Bend and twist, straight and twist. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. It's nice and slow, so you've got time to use your breath, control the move. Don't throw your leg. Use your abs and your obliques to work through this move. 2 more. In and hold, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Release, straighten, little pulses, trying to get the outside hand to the outside ankle. Hold and slowly lower. Whew. Draw your knees in and let's just have a little windscreen wipe of those. You should feel that in your hips, definitely your obliques, but your hips as well. Hopefully not too much tension in your shoulders. Okay, let's come up for lower crunchies. So leaning yourself up, trying to keep your elbows tucked in under your shoulders, so we're not splayed out like that, because then you're going to get a lower backache. So you want elbows behind your shoulders, so pick them up and tuck them in, because then that also gives you the lift from the chest, because you can't collapse so easily. So lifted from the chest. I think we're doing double leg in here. So stay lifted, palms flat onto the mat. So they're not fingertips arched, flat onto the mat. Options here are just to draw one leg in and then tap it down at a time. If not, you're going to do both knees come in, tap down, keep lifted, top half of the body. So you're crunching in and down, and then obviously you can take the legs out to extend this range. So you're either going to do single taps. The further out you go with your legs, the harder it will be, and obviously if you're doing in and out. So trying to stay lifted top half of your body. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise your legs, lower your legs, bend your knees in, raise, lower and in. So you're rolling through this movement. So then you can make it a roll. Keep lifted. 2 more. Reverse the move. So you come out, up and in. I've got shaky. 2 more. Up and hold. Scissor your legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bend your knees, drop your toes, lay down for a moment. Oh, windscreen wipe your legs. Well done. Okay, we're going to do our 100 from a half seated position. So roll yourself up to seated, and then we're going to go straight into our roll back from here. So from seated, have a little bend in your knees. Keep the gap between your ankles and knees so you're not collapsed in. You're going to find your C curve. So sitting up to start with, nice straight spine. Pull up from the top of your head, so no slouching. Pull up, tummies in, arms out. Inhale, breath. Exhale, find your C curve, spine, and then we're going to pump our 100. So in your C curve, breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Breathing in and out, popping those balloons under your armpit. If you want to extend this, you can straighten one leg at a time. If you're feeling brave, glue your legs together and then hold both legs out. So it's quite a high 100 from this point. It's more like a tease 100. Breathing in for 5, mix between all of them, and out for 5. Last set, breathing in and out. Hold it here. Okay, we're going to roll back from here. No, we're not. We're going to roll forward from here. Curl yourself up and over. Okay, taking the band, that's why we're coming up, because I want to move the position of the band. Put it on your feet as though the band is a brick wall in front of you. So you've got a little bit of tension on the outside of your legs. So you have got a gap in between your legs this time, but this is going to, as though you're standing on a wall in front of you. So we're going to do our rollbacks from here, full or half. Inhale. Again, pull yourself up. Pull your spine up nice and straight. So hips are stacked. Your plates are stacked in this position. Arms out in front. Inhale, breath. Exhale, under the low ceiling. So curling your spine, curling your pelvis, rolling down. If this is your sticky point and you're going to collapse, allow yourself to come back up. If not, you're going to keep going all the way down, trying to keep your toes facing the ceiling, arms up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, arms up, head up. Chest and shoulders lift towards the ceiling. Heavy back of the waistband pushing up. And then dive forward, round over for a spine stretch. Reset yourself into your straight position. Go again. Exhale. Arms over. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Arms up, head up, shoulders and chest lift. Think heavy back of the waistband. all the way up. Dive over the front of the band, stretch out that, round out that spine. And then up to reset. Last one, inhale. Exhale, best one yet. So tilt your pelvis, tilt your hips, think heavy back of waistband of your leggings, heavy middle back, heavy top of the back, arms come over, inhale breath. Exhale, arms up, head, shoulders, chest. Sit up, nice, dive over, spine stretch. Return yourself and relax down. Okay, let's move on to our glutes. So, band is going to go back onto your thighs, laying on your side. Knees are stacked, feet are stacked. Keep that lift, so we're not relaxed down from here, we're lifted up from that waist. And your shoulder is in line with your elbow from here. Okay, hand can be in front for guidance or on your hip, wherever you're comfortable. Keep this zipped up from here and connected, and chest isn't rounded forward, it's nice and open from here. Okay, open, keep your feet together, open and close your top leg. We're going to clam the top leg. Just the leg that's moving. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Lower, straighten out that top leg. Push it away, make it 2 inches longer, reset your top half of your body. Knees going to come in towards your chest. Push away and lengthen. It's going to lift, lower, and then it's going to sweep forward at hip height and heel lead back. Go again. Knee in, push away, lift it, lower it, sweep it forward, heel lead back. Keep going. Control it. Keep thinking about lifting from that waist. Knee comes in and lengthens. Lift and lower. Sweep forward. Heel lead back. 2 more. Knee in. Push away. Lift it. Lower it. Sweep it forward. Heel lead back. Last time. In. Push away. Lengthen. Sweep it forward and hold. Little tiny circles here. 3 each way. Hold it. Heel lead back. Push away, lengthen. Circles. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Straighten out the bottom leg. Keep a distance between feet. Lift and lower. Lift both legs and lower. 2, 1. Up and hold. Lower. Drop that top leg in. Oh. Well done. Okay. We're going to do a saw in between this. So keeping the band, move it slightly higher up because it'll give you a bit more room. So you're going to come sitting upright, legs apart, not too wide apart because the band won't allow you. So pick your seat bones up and sit up nice and straight. So again, picking the spine up, rib cage is connected. Inhale, breath. Feet are flexed, arms out to the side, heavy elbows, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, you're going to twist towards the left foot, top half of the body. Take your eye gaze to your left knee, and then your right hand is going to reach towards your little toe and saw the little toe off. So you're reaching forward, but pushing as far back with your back hand as you can. 3, 2, 1. Come up, then twist back to center. Reset. Exhale, twist to the right. Look at your right knee. Left hand saws off your little toe while the back hand As much as the front hand pushes the little toe, the back hand pushes away. Return. Rotate, one more each side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Okay, this time take your eye gaze towards your back hand. So saw off your little toe. Hold. Return. Twist. Look at your back hand. Return. Twist. Feet together and then roll onto your right hand side for your glutes on this side. Okay, knees are stacked, feet are stacked, lifted from the waist, chest facing forward. If you get the neck out, you can drop your head so it's in line with your body so you're not holding it up. Inhale, breath. Glue your feet together. Exhale, clam. Top knee opens and closes. Stay lifted from under your waist. Stay connected with your rib cage. And stay open on your chest. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Come in, stretch the leg out, make it 2 inches longer. Knee's going to come in, push away, lift it, lower it, sweep it forward, heel lead back. And again, knee in, push away, lift it, lower it, sweep it forward at hip height, heel back, keep lifted, in, push away, lift, lower, sweep forward, heel lead back, and again, in, push away, lift, lower, sweep forward, heel lead back. Okay, in, push away, lift, lower, sweep forward, hold, small circles, and reverse it, hold it, heel lead back, push the leg away, circles. Just see my little person walking through the fireplace in the other room. Reverse it, hold it, stretch out the bottom leg, keep a gap between the feet, push up and lower. So push up from the top end so your waist is lifted and the bottom end. 2 more. 1 more. Lower it down, relax, roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, roll around, release that off of your glutes. Okay, bridge. Keeping the band where it is. Let's set ourselves so our heels are probably about a foot length away from your bottom. Weight is even on your feet. So nice flat surface. Knees are in line with hips, so they're not. The tendency with the band is that the knees just want to collapse in. So keep that little bit of resistance so they're in line with the hips. And flatten the back of the rib cage. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. We're working a different way today. Inhale, breath. Exhale, soften the rib cage in, down. Shorten the gap from underneath the ribs to the hips. If you put your fingertips on the ribs and then the hip bones, and as you soften in and down, you can feel that gap shorten. And then you're connecting your abs. Okay, let's start with a little gentle pelvic tilt. So tilting the pelvis towards your nose, going back the other way, feel the natural curve in your spine. So tilt, flatten your spine. Trying to use both sides of the pelvis equally. You've probably got a dominant side. Allow the less dominant side to try and work as hard to catch up with the other side. Up and hold. Just tilt pelvis one side a minute, stretch that out. Come back to center and then tilt the pelvis the other side. You slight little hinge on the hip and then go to the other side. You're just twisting that pelvis side to side. Okay, hold. in central position. Inhale. Exhale, float your hips up to the ceiling. Okay, have a quick check, make sure your knees are in line with your hips, pushed up and you're in that one diagonal line. Tendency here is to want to lean out onto the outside of your feet so the band catches all the weight, but I want you to stay lifted from the back of your hamstrings and lift your glutes up. Keep your rib cage connected. Okay, hands on the mat. Let us take our knees out and in, out and in. Fighting to keep the rib cage connected, so don't allow the ribs to fall into the chest. So keep them in and down and wrapped. Don't allow that big hollow. 2 more. Okay, come back to your position so that your knees are straight, hands back by your side. Okay, lift your right leg and lower it. Same leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift. Keep the hips lifted. Lift. And then hold. Slowly. Heel, lead, down. All the way to the mat. Slide the foot in. Reset your hips. Left leg lifts and lowers to knee height. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Relax your shoulders. 2 more. Up and hold. Heel lead all the way down to the mat. Bring that foot in. Reset your hips. Push them up. Inhale. Take your arms over your head. Allow yourself to push up. Hold here. Couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower the top of your back. Working through to the middle of the back. Lower back. Top of hips. Pelvis. And then arms will follow. Okay, lovely. Let's take the band off and put it on 1 foot. Okay, straighten out the left leg. Draw the right leg up the ceiling, bend it in slightly. Push it up to straighten it. Bend it in and push up. 1 more, bend in and push up. Take the band in the left hand, take the leg across the body, right hand out the side, looking at the right hand. Pushing the foot into that band for a nice hamstring stretch. And back to centre, swap hands. Take the leg out to the right hand side. If your left hip starts to lift up, bring the foot back up. Just put your hand on your left hip to make sure it's level with the right hip. And then push that foot into that band for a deep stretch. Return it to centre. Okay, 1 leg circle. You're going to hold the band. Probably let's hold it in our left hand. Right hand comes out. You're going to go across the body, down, round and up. In fact, I'm going to hold it with my right hand. It's a small circle because the band is restricting your move, so you can control it. And then as you're pushing down in the circle, you have to push in the band, strengthening that leg. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Swap feet. Left foot goes in, right foot is long and strong. Bend the knee in, push and straighten. Bend in, exhale, push and straighten. 1 more, bend in, push and straighten. Band goes right hand, take it across the body, look left. Oh, much tighter on this side. I always say that. Come back to centre. Take it over to the left hand side, right hand out. Oh, I've got a wall there. Cheating. Also quite nice. Back to centre. Okay, let's do one leg circle. So I'm going to keep the band in my left hand, go across the body, down, round and up. In fact, I'm going to do both hands. I'm going to do right hand again on this one. Doesn't matter which hand you do. So as you go down, you'll notice that you can't go far in your circle, but push into that band. And then reverse it. So you can make the circle smaller, but control that circle. Think of the circle going around your hip. Okay, hold it here. Okay, let's put both feet in. Okay, bend the knees towards the shoulders. Push up and straighten. Bend in. Exhale, push and straighten. Point your toes. Flex your toes. See if you can heels together, toes apart. Ooh. And then see if you can go toes together, heels apart. Let's do that one more time. So heels together, toes apart. Toes together, heels apart. Hold it here. Inhale. Walk your hands closer towards your feet if you can. Draw your legs closer to your body. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to go into your teaser. So push the feet in the mat. Head, shoulders, chest lifts up. Exhale. Keep pushing up into your teaser. When you get there, lift your spine and straighten. Hold it from here. If you want, you can hold the band in one hand, take one hand out to the side, and come back and swap. Left hand out to the side, back and swap. Hold here. We're going to go into open leg rocker. So bend your knees in, drop the band so it's on the outside of your legs. You're in tabletop position from here. Straighten one leg, straighten another leg. Put your hands behind your shins. Okay, we're going to go roll back and then push your calves into your hands. Go into teaser. If you want to put your hands down, you can do a similar move. So you can start off like this. So hands down, rock, up and hold, or hands go on shins. Inhale, exhale. Push the shins into the hands, up and hold. Into a teaser. One more. Hold. Teaser. Bend your knees tabletop. Slowly lower your feet down. Rock yourself up. Kick the band off. Butterfly your legs out. I know, just realised why it feels weird today, because I'm recording on a Thursday, so I've missed a day, extra days thinking about the moves. So at the beginning, I'll have to go back and think about those moves before I do that in class next week. But as ever, you're my practice board, you're my sound board. Okay, we're going to do our spine stretches. So tucking our toes under, you're going to lift your spine up to the ceiling, take your shoulders from your ears. And then let's start with our nose this time. So nose goes along the mat, up the wall in front, and then your spine follows like a cat. Nose drops, spine lifts, tailbone tucks under. Nose up the wall, spine drops, tailbone lifts. Nose drops, spine lifts, tailbone tucks under. Okay, take your legs wide, sit yourself through your knees, stretch forward. And then take your arms behind, allow your shoulders to fall apart. Well done today. Okay, and then let's come up, pushing yourself up into your upward dog movement. Okay, push your heels away. Pilates V from here. Let's try that today. Pilates V, pushing back. And going with the theme, let's then do toes in, heels out, push back. and then toes parallel. And then walk your feet to your hands. Squeeze your heels together, run your fingertips, toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs, tummies in, turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders, move around, get the blood flowing. Whew. And lastly, deep breath in, all the way up and down. Last time, up, tiptoes if you wish. Out to the side, give yourself a clap, well done. Thank you very much, hope you enjoyed that class, and please excuse the rocky start. See you next week, bye.